what's going on, everyone? King came back for another video. So I'm here in Marion County. I had come here to take care of some business. Actually on a fact-finding mission to research the property. Apparently there's a deed that's in archives on the original property when he was first, I guess, purchased by Washington James, the original owners of the property. But for some reason the clerk of court doesn't have that book that I'm looking for, so I'm trying to figure out where's this book, what's in this book. Right behind me, actually right behind me there is the clerk of court where they had the original deeds to the property, and this way behind me is actually the courthouse. That's where it took place, where we had the hearing for the quiet title. So again, I'm here in Marion County on a fact-finding mission. Unfortunately, the person that works in the archive building is not there. Doesn't get there to about noon, from noon to 5. So I got to figure out another time to come and look at this book. Look at this book that was referenced. It was referenced in the contract to sell the timber to the property. Now the other documents for what was used to draft the complaint, the letters from the lawyers, and as well as any lawyer, anybody that did a title strike to the property, referenced different books, different deed books. This is a new one for me because I had not seen this book referenced before, but it was in the paperwork as far as the contract for the harvest of timber. So yeah, just trying to figure out where's this book at, what's in this book, what's it say, what it says about the property and whatnot. So unfortunately I come back another time, but I'm gonna actually go over to the sheriff's office here in town to figure out what's the process to report people trespassing on private property, my mother's property to be exact, as well as littering. So I want to get a good handle on, good ideas, the process to report it, people littering or trespassing on the property, and how to stop it, how to prevent it, and if I need to prosecute somebody, what we got to do that, you know. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned. All right, everyone. So I am on my mother's property. I put up some more signs. Talk about no trespassing. Violators will be prosecuted. And I actually went to go talk to the county sheriff, one of the sheriff's deputies, but he recommended that I go talk to the code enforcer for the county. So I did that, but however, the person was not in. I was told that he's in some kind of training for all day, in class training, whatever. So I gave him my name and number and my reason for contacting him. Hopefully he'll give me a call back, or give me a call, I should say, so I can figure out what's the process to making sure that people are not littering, or, trespassing and littering on my mother's property. But yeah, I put up some more signs. That sign was there already. You see that there's still the beer cans there, the 2 beer cans that I discovered a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I put up some more signs to get a handle on this, to ensure that people stop throwing their trash, their beer bottles, whatever, on the property. There's one sign there, So yeah, actually when I was doing it, one of my mother's brothers drove by, asked me what's going on, and I talked to him briefly, and told him that, hey, despite everything going on, despite the legal action, when it comes to my name, my mother's name, I'm gonna do what's right. I'm about doing what's right, despite what everybody else says, and this is supposed to be about for everybody, but everybody don't want to do right. So, he understood. He agreed. Yeah, it is what it is. So, but now it's getting closer to 12 o'clock. So I guess the gentleman that is in charge of the archive building across the street from the Klein Kirk's office will be in about 12. So I'm going to head that way and try to get in there and figure out what's this deed book that was entered into the sales contract for harvesting timber. So I want to see what this deed book is. According to some of the ladies that worked there in the clerk's office, said that that's probably one of the original deeds for the property, and that they don't have it in that in their office. It's not being archived there; it's being archived across the street. So I'm gonna go back there and see what's going on. I may drive through the property and see how things are going. Maybe even talk to a cousin, one or two. I don't know. But yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching so far. So I'm driving through the property. I've never been back here. This is an old home on the property. I could go all the way back there, but it's one of the old homes on the property, and there's several other homes on the property. I know the home that my great grandmother lived in with Papa Sim, my grandmother's mother, and her grandfather, Papa Sim. There's an old home on here too, near the road, near the highway, but there used to be one of the trailers there. I don't know whose trailer it used to be, but I gotta look at the map of the property and figure out what trailer used to be there, who owned it. As you see across the way there's some trash, old tires, old whatever case may be. Look at that old phone receiver, old mailbox. Well, this is on the property. You know, there's this TikTok going around of Don Lemon. I think he's one of the news reporters, commentators, what you can call him, for CNN or Headline News, can't recall. But he gave like a top 5 of things for, I'm gonna say, black people, the black community should not do or should do. I think number 3 of that TikTok, and I can put up a soundbite of it, but number 3 was don't trash your property. Take care of your property. Don't litter on property.
Now number 3, respect where you live. Start small by not dropping trash, littering in your own communities next year.
That this, matter of fact, there's an old home right there. It's torn down. It's falling down. You see, got a toilet, bricks, probably from a wall or from a chimney, tires. Right? Why don't we take care of this property? We need to do a better job of managing this property, take care of this property. Again, as I said to my uncle, my mother's brother, like, people are not doing things right. It ain't about just me, it's about everybody. But, you know, this kind of stuff is not necessary for this to be going on this long and no one's taking care of it. Right, the first order of business was to put trailers on the property, more trailers on the property, but yet nobody wants to come out of pocket and help pay the taxes, or no one wants to come out of pocket and help pay for lawyers and everything else that needs to be done on the property. But anyways, so I think I'll make my way to the archive building in Marion, the city of Marion, and then wrap up this video. Thanks for watching so far, and I'll give you an update soon. Okay. So I just left the archive building. Talked to the gentleman. Hopefully you can hear me because it's a little bit windy right now. But I talked to the gentleman, and he doesn't have the book that I'm looking for. It's quite possibly that book doesn't exist. I don't know where the timber company got that book from. that's identified in the contract to harvest the timber. But yeah, back to square one again. Trying to figure out what's going on, what's the truth. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna head back home and then get on with the rest of my day. So thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in another video. Take care, peace.